Good morning, AVID scholars. Hope you're doing well on week 2 of distance learning. Just reaching out so that we can have a few highlights for the week. I've been reading your surveys, so thank you for your responses, and I will try my best to continue to get feedback from you so we can make sure that we're making a plan that works for all of us. One thing I know that people have mentioned is maybe not everyone's able to access Zoom yet. So just make sure you're reaching out to me in case you're confused on how to use it. And that means email me, send me some comments through Google Classroom, and whatever works best in order for you to communicate with me. I wanted to show you the assignment that should be done by now. So by now you should be done with jotting down your notes for week 1. I'm really happy to hear a lot of your comments on how you're making a plan that works for you and that you're making the most out of the situation. So a good question that was asked was, if you scroll down for week 2, which we're currently on right now, one of you noticed that I didn't change this part right here. So in the rush to get the assignment to you, the self-reg tasks have not been changed. So if you could take a moment to do that, I'm just going to type it over here and show you what the change could be. So for the week 2, let me see, week 2, what I would like you to do is change to week 2, and then I'm just going to highlight over this, and I'm going to type that your goal for this week is to reach, oh, actually I already did it, sorry. So the goal for this week is to reach out to 2 other AVID classmates and see how they're doing. Last week, you were asked to organize loose papers, and I thought it was important this week to start reaching out to 2 other AVID classmates and see how they're doing, just because I know that a lot of you have been really good about communicating, but I haven't heard from all of you yet. That's actually my goal this week, is to really see how we're doing, try to see those of you who are not doing your assignments, and really trying to find out why. So I'm assigning you the same task because the greater our group, the greater we could help one another. So just make sure you're reaching out to 2 others. I would recommend people who you don't normally talk to, because I know some of you already message one another. So really challenge yourselves to reach out to someone that maybe you haven't heard from yet. So I will be checking in with you guys throughout the week for that. So continue to make sure that you're filling out this log. Make sure you're trying to visit those virtual tutorial sessions. Remember that those are created for you. So just make sure you're checking in, even to check in with your tutors. And you remember that they're following their usual schedule. So if you went to the AVID room on Mondays and Wednesdays, even if you were in AVID Excel, you could use the virtual tutorials to ask about anything. It could be math, it could be history, science, whatever the case is. So just make sure you're using those. And I know that some of you are mentioning maybe we can create some lighthearted assignments. So I was joking with some of you saying I'm going to look into creating my own TikTok account and all those little things. So I will be posting some assignments that will be optional. They're just meant to be a little bit more fun, and they're meant to get us all together in a more humorous way. So just know that if you see them and you choose not to participate, then that's okay. But just really try your best, just so that we could bring our sense of community on this virtual platform. Okay, so let me know if you have any other questions. I will, like I told you, my goal this week is to check in with you guys a little more closely, and I hope that I see you guys either on Zoom or any other conversations that might help. I know that I might play around with the idea of doing a YouTube live, if that's a good idea for some of you to ask your questions. So I will continue on my end to explore different ways of talking to you. And on your end, just don't forget to continue to look at our Google Classroom. I know a lot of you already turned in your distance the distance learning survey. That was helpful. I will do our goal check-in, so continue to check in there. And I think that's basically it for right now. So I'll continue to send these videos so that you guys could hear the information straight from my mouth. Okay, talk to you all soon.